Hello, everyone. Welcome. Today, we're going to talk about Nifty and maybe one of the sectors of Nifty, which is positioned in an interesting manner. So, Nifty this week had been coming down, and on Friday, it stopped short and moved upwards and moved by 1%. So, our downslide, which has been happening for quite some time now, stopped and we moved 1%. So, is it a change of the headwinds? Are we changing our trend, or are we going to continue in a bearish sentiment? I will give you my assessment about Nifty and how things are likely to happen in the next week. And thereafter, we will discuss one of the Nifty sectors. So starting off with Nifty. This is a weekly chart of Nifty on a TradingView platform. Nifty had been on an uptrend, and as we can see, it has had a bad week and it's taken support at the support line and apparently at a resistance. So let's take a closer look at it. This is a 60-minute chart. We can see that the Nifty, after trying to reach a particular level or trying to cross a trend line, started to fall. Last 6 days, it's just been going down. And on Friday, it took support at a resistance zone and slowly moved up. While it moved up, it's still below the 20 EMA on a 60-minute chart. We can see that the Nifty chart says it was really oversold, and hence this upward movement could be well expected. We can see here for learning values, there has been a crossover of the EMAs. First, narrow EMAs, then a crossover, and then a divergence. So whenever there is a narrow movement of EMAs and a crossover takes place, there is a fast expansion of the rates. And that's exactly what has happened. The EMA separated out and the Nifty fell down. So in a daily chart, what we can see is the Nifty is still oversold. We are above the 200 EMA, above certain important two resistance zones, but negative indicators continue to show us in a bearish slide. So where are we headed? So here is my assessment. A bearish sentiment is likely, and it's likely to continue for a while. If we continue to take support of this resistance zone and move up, this area is an area of consolidation that is between 19,250 to 19,300, where we would be consolidating before we move further up. And if we fail in this area and come down, we can head little more down. And of course, if we break this resistance and the trend line support, we are looking at not so happy days. But from here, if we're able to push up, the next level that we have to watch out for is about 19,500. And thereafter, subsequently, we will talk about how things can further go up. So whenever things go up a little bit, they tend to come back. So we may be testing the 200 EMA in the coming days. So the levels to watch out for Nifty is, as shown on the view foil. Please mark and keep these support and resistance zones ready for your trading and investment purposes. So coming down to Nifty Financial Services, I told you one of the sectors we shall discuss. It has followed a similar trend line as Nifty, taking again support on its weekly chart at the trend line. A closer look of the day chart indicates that no, maybe it's gone a little below its 200 EMA as well as the trend line. And the indicators are indicating that it is going further down. A 60-minute chart gives us some better idea. Here we can see that it came down from its support line, breaking its trend line, took support at a resistance, at a major resistance, and has gone up and settled above the trend line during the day. So now we are positioned above the trend line. We are at the support at the resisting the 20 EMA of a 60-minute chart. While MACD is below zero, it is indicating it is moving up. RSI is also rather well placed. It is at it's at 40. And from here, it can either go down or it can move up. But my assessment is that Nifty Financial Services have shown resilience, and they seem to be coming up. While they are below in 200 EMA chart, which is a big negative, but if they move positive, they can help the journey of Nifty upwards. These are the components of Nifty Financial Services. While Nifty moved up 1.01%, Nifty Financial Services went up by 1.09%. I've highlighted the important movers who have pushed the Nifty Financial Services up. Well, if we are looking at going forward, these laggards also would be a good area to invest or trade with. So I would suggest to all of you, go through the charts, keep them ready. If Nifty Financial Services is moving in the direction suitable to you, make those trades accordingly. Well, with this, I come to end of today's talk. I would request you to subscribe to the channel and keep the notification bell on. You would have noticed that I'm trying to give you these videos as early as possible so that you can prepare yourself well for the tradings that come the next day. So if you have the notification bell on, you would get to know about the notification and you would be able to see these videos earlier. So where are we looking at and where do you think we are headed to? I feel on Friday, the Asian markets had closed positive and so had we. So that was fantastic. But the European markets closed negative, a little lower. And the US markets, which closed after them, have gone further red. So are we looking at not such a comfortable time or bearish start on Monday? Maybe. Because the global cues at the moment are playing heavily onto the sentiments of the on the traders. So till the time the global cues settle down, we might have some ups and downs happening. The positives, of course, are there that we have taken a support at a trend line and we may be going up. We have already factored in a lot of negatives, so we have adequate support to push us through further. So mark the levels that we had talked of a little earlier and keep your trading charts ready. I'm sure you'll enjoy the next trading week. Have a wonderful time and take care. All the best. See you and bye.